Good morning, viewer. Welcome to our perspective. Yes, here is some beautiful news. Quest World of Wonder. The best islands in Europe are getting away from almost everyone. From legendary nightlife hotspot to volcanic outputs for of the continent's mainland. Europe has islands in spades, but for every Mykonos, Ibiza or Santorini, there is some place lesser known and equally lovely to escape to where you can ditch the crowds and get closer to nature. The Netherlands is better known for canals, dikes, and tropical Dutch Caribbean islands like Bonaire and Curacao. Then the Sanderspan Isles along the country's North Sea coast, but one of Europe's most peaceful island escapes awaiting. Serra Monalco in the West Friesland Islands, located of the Netherlands northern coast across a swallow inlet of the North Sea called the Wadden. Home to just 900 people and a lone town, Sier, as locals call their islands, primarily national parkland covered in dunes and forests and with some of Europe's most pristine beaches. Beside the beautiful nature and the vastness of it, there is not much to do on the island, and that is precisely the charm, says some person who has a holiday home on the Sierra Mulkigok and has been visiting all her life. Only residents are allowed to drive cars on the island, which you can get to from the mainland Dutch village of Lauwershoek by hopping a 45 minutes ferry. Once through, visitors can spend their time hunting for pieces of amber washed ashore on the island's white sand beaches, take kitesurf lessons along natural sandbanks, and cycle and hike the island's miles of lonely trail. Home to more puffins and people, the island of Helme in the Westman Island of Iceland's south coast looks straight from a storybook, with emerald green cliffs dotted with sea, a sweeping black sand beach, and sea caves varying from its rugged coastline. The view alone coming into Helme takes your breath away, says Arona Antia, a hotel on Maryland Island that regularly sends guests on day trips by ferry to the Westman Island. A 40 minutes crossing. The harbor is surrounded by high cliffs and home to seabirds of many kinds such as puffin, northern gannet, northern fulmar, and Manx River says. A cataclysmic volcanic eruption on Helme in 1973 covered the area in 200 million tons of ash and lava, but miraculously, just one death was reported. Today, utter peace run with lonely hiking trails to explore and vast ocean views. Only about 4,500 people here, based in Manila, with nearly 1 million puffin viewers that make up the largest Atlantic puffin colony on the planet. The breeding season between April and late summer sees birds carrying from the cliffs and carrying fish to their young to cliffside burrows. One of the most remote islands in an already remote archipelago, Faroes Island in the westernmost stretches of the Azores, is a nature lover's dream. Deep blue crater lakes, vivid green slopes, plunging valleys, waterfalls, and boiling hot springs are among the other worldly sights on the 55 square mile volcanic islands home to roughly 3,400 people, where you can arrive via flights from other Azorian island. On this island, you have the sensation that you are in another world. No pollution, no stress, no noise, says Gabriela Silvia, 69 years, who was born on Flores and still lives on the island near an Arab nab. She rents to gaze. The sea all around is very clean, deep blue, and you can dive and feel the sensation of being the house of God. One of the most magical sites of Flores is Rocha dos Bordeaux, a geological formation of basalt columns wrapped in vegetation that looks like a backdrop of dinosaur form. With just 26 rooms, Hotel Das Flores is Flores' largest hotel, located in the island's main harbor town, Santa Cruz das Flores. Vacation rentals and scattered throughout the island. Then the vote for Shakti.